And believe it or not, you are back with the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I'm Mark Sherry here with Mark Ramone and our special guest, Aim Damaro.
Hi there.
And we are spotlighting the Localpalooza, Connecticut festival that is happening on June 14th in Bethany, Connecticut at Three Saints Park. That's a full day of some great music. And speaking of which, you just heard Eight to the Bar out of New Haven, Connecticut with two songs. First, they did Siren's Call, and you just heard Dirty Dog. And those are two quite different styles by this band. And they do a lot of different styles, and amazingly, all of them really well. And they've been doing it.
Very well. Yep. Yeah.
So have you have you had them before at any of these your local paloozas?
I have not. Actually, George Lassou, who is in the band, has played with his band. I think probably our third year George was on our stage, but I haven't had a to the bar. So this will be their first time. I'm excited because they're celebrating their 50th anniversary also, and they're gonna get everybody up moving.
Oh, absolutely. They are such a
Yeah.
great party band and so good to dance to and to listen to. So if you
Yeah.
and Dirty Dog, that last tune that we just heard, that is just such a kind of almost raunchy blues tune where it's,
Yeah.
Hmm.
it really gives you that real bluesy tune, sound to it and that feeling of, being down there with the dirty dogs, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they mix it up for sure.
So who are the principals in the band?
Cynthia Lyon and Colin Tilton, who actually played sax with Van Morrison. Cynthia was the one that started the band 50 years ago.
I think, yeah, he actually played flute apparently as well, and had his flute solo in Van Morrison's song Moondance selected to be one of the in a book called one of the 25 great flute solos ever. Along with people like Jethro Tull. An amazing flute player, Colin Tilton is. Wow. Not many people can have a citation like that in their
Yeah.
resume. Wow.
This band is a group of local legends as far back as I can remember. So happy to finally get them on this show.
Yeah, I think I saw them in the 80s,
Yeah.
actually. And somebody said to me when they saw the lineup for CT Localpalooza, they said, Eight to the bar, they're still together. I saw them in the early 70s.
Right. They've got as much longevity as you can possibly have, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And that first tune, that we picked, Siren's Call, shows off a much different side to them. Kind of more of a jazzy blues feel to it. A really, really nice tune. And that's certainly a tune that, you can sit down with a nice cocktail and enjoy.
Yeah. Definitely looking forward to having them with us on June 14th.
Yeah. So what do we have for our last block coming up?
Our last block will be Zach Andersen playing Zap's song. Zach will be on our acoustic stage on June 14th, and 2 days gone with For My Life.
All right. Well, Zach Anderson with Zap Song. Here we go.